Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you've had a good day, evening, or morning, because today we truly have something special. Not only have we just witnessed a fanboy commit a felony in the name of his plastic box, we get to go and laugh at him. What crime did he commit? He distributed and shared and streamed audio of the FTC Microsoft court case. To my knowledge, this was not a public court thing, meaning he did not have permission from the judge to distribute this audio or react to it, or he did not either get permission from the court itself to distribute it. Now, I'm going to give you a choice of 3 different fanboys to see if you can guess who did it. First, Salt King. Second, King Thrash. Third, J-Tech. Now, if you guessed J-Tech, you were 100% right. I don't know if he's still streaming the audio. My guess is he isn't, as he seemed pretty scared shitless that he was going to get in trouble for it. All I know is that he's still talking about it, and I haven't bothered to watch through most of his streams, but sometimes he does seem to go mute while listening to something, so my guess is that he is, in an attempt to find any morsel of food to shit on Xbox. And before we get properly into the lore and morphology of J-Tech getting in trouble and how it all started, I think it's very interesting that we talk about the business strategies and what we found out about the FTC Microsoft court case. I'm not sure if all this information has been shared from that exact court case. One of the more interesting things we found out was, under the FTC Microsoft hearings, is that Xbox feared the fact that PlayStation was going to make Starfield exclusive for their platform. So Microsoft decided to buy ZeniMax Bethesda outright to prevent that. I think it's very interesting and gives you a lot of insight to how these companies will compete with each other, and I thought it was just an interesting tidbit of information to share with the rest of you. So with all that being said, that's just to give you a little bit of context of the type of stuff we'll probably be hearing from the rest of the court case. If you want to, you can discuss it in the comments. I don't really know too much about it, as I don't really care for it, but the only man that I know that truly cares for it is J-Tech. So don't you worry, I'm sure he will find something to shit on Xbox with. So let's get started. It started off with him streaming it. I don't know how long it took for people to catch on. All I know is that he had a high viewership, and people started to notice what he was doing was wrong. And it led to Fratanga calling him out, saying what he was doing was wrong. And J-Tech responded by calling him a snitch, even though Fratanga probably just saved him from getting his channel taken down. But don't you worry, J-Tech made the situation a lot worse, and it only gets funny from here. Instead of taking the stream down, instead of pausing the audio, he went mute, kept the audio going, and proceeded to talk in his chat, telling everyone to chill out while he figures out a solution. Because he handled this situation so poorly, he continued on this for quite some time. Instead of just muting and figuring it out from there, he still continued. He made more and more of a problem, and honestly, I'm not surprised from a fanboy to do this. Because any normal human that doesn't give a flying fuck about what console they play on would do this. And now this is where the fun truly begins. The audio was still going, and he decided to tell everyone that he was going to make these membership only. You've now done something illegal, and now you've made it even worse for yourself by making a profit off of distributing this audio and sharing it while reacting to it. Instead of just pausing it, muting yourself, or doing anything else that isn't public for the rest of us to hear, instead of just doing it or making a video, you have made this situation so incredibly bad for yourself. If this was Fallout New Vegas and you were talking to Leggett Lanius, you failed every speech check. He's going to beat your ass now, and you better hope to God you can run. Now, I looked into some Australian law to see if I could find anything that was similar and see what would happen if you did it here in this country. This is pretty much what I found when looking into it. I'm not sure if this is in court or out of court, but I think it just applies to both, as it would just lead to a fine. If you want to know what a unit is, there you go. I'm not much of a legal expert, so I could be wrong with all of this, and this could just mean nothing to the actual situation at hand, so either way. Now, let's go back to that community post that he made about Fratanga calling him out for doing something wrong. Snitch alert. This is why I deleted the FTC live streams. Fratanga was upset my FTC livestream was trending. Not like what you were doing was illegal or anything, no. Definitely blame it on the individual that called you out for doing what you did. He ruined it for everybody. If you want to see the next 4 streams, you're going to have to become a channel member, and then after the stream has ended, it will be deleted. Don't you worry, there is one more, and it only gets better, as he still doesn't fix the problem. Big snitch alert. Fratanga and his worshippers ruined it for everybody the first time. Now they're going to give me money to report a stream that doesn't exist. Don't you worry, J-Tech, that is probably still more than enough for a lawyer to work with. If they keep this up, I'll just have to lock it to private and give Discord members the links. It's good to see he has not paid attention to what he's doing wrong, and I don't think he will ever know. So what is the biggest takeaway of this? Don't be J-Tech. Don't get in trouble. Don't do anything that is illegal. Who am I kidding? J-Tech will still do it. I'm sure he's still doing it 5 days later. Who wouldn't want to be a bit silly once in a while and commit a crime? Definitely me, 100%. So that is it. That is all the information on this situation that I could find or be interested in talking about. So I have made my audio a lot better. Please tell me what you think in the comments if it's better or worse. I'll give a bit of editing to it, so thought I would just bring it up as I'm sure some of you will notice. So that's it. You boys will have a great day. I'll see you all later or in the next video.